Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Civilization 5 Brave New World as Babylon. Before we get going here, I just want to point out something. I just want to show something here. In the diplomacy overview, if we look at global politics, it's a little bit interesting. Egypt has gone for piety. They have 3 in there, actually. 3 points in there, so that is very interesting. Yes, and Pocatello went Liberty, so that to me makes sense, of course, because they are going to expand a lot. And also, Denmark has gone Liberty, so that's interesting. No tradition in here, and I got to thinking to myself, is the Hanging Garden built? No, it's not built yet. So I am really tempted. I know I said I had to start doing some military stuff, but if we can pull off the Hanging Gardens, I mean, that's just huge. That's just huge. So, I mean, it really depends on what the other civs are doing right now, which we have no idea because we haven't met them yet. But that's very interesting. Also, another interesting note is that we're already leading in score, which is, to me, mind-boggling, to be quite honest. I have yet to be able to lead in score on Immortal by turn 76. So, I mean, I don't know what the heck. I don't know what's going on. Plus, this is really helping us here. This glitch here, the fact that the AI is just completely at a loss as to what to do with their settler right now, and it is just unbelievable that this is actually happening right now. And they obviously don't have optics yet, because if they did, they'd probably just go back to their territory, then cross in the water, and then do what they got to do. So, I mean, I'm a little bit at a loss as to why the AI is just standing there like an idiot. This was like the best move I've ever done in a Civ game, is just block off the only entrance to the other side of the continent. So go figure why this is working out. But very interesting though that Egypt didn't even go tradition, which is very strange. I mean, they might have taken 1 point in tradition. You won't see that, but right now it's just saying 3 in the piety, and we have 4 social policies right now, so we're probably, at least on our continent, we are leading in social policies. And I am really tempted after the market to just go for the Hanging Gardens. I mean, we might as well try for it. That free garden is going to be huge for us, very, very huge. So I think I'm going to try. So let's go ahead and end our turn, and we'll see what happens. We also, at the end of the other episode, founded a religion, which, again, I can't believe that actually happened. I'm very surprised that I was able to pull that off. Ooh, look at this. We can't cross yet. Okay, I'd like to actually go here and grab this. Ancient runes are still quite viable at this stage of the game. I mean, you can get some faith or maybe a little bit of culture just to help us out. And who knows, maybe a tech or a pop. Even upgraded weapons at this stage would be pretty neat too, so it's definitely worth considering. Just going to click this here. So we're 2 turns away from philosophy, which again we have a chance for the Oracle. The AI really doesn't care for the Oracle, so we do have a very good chance at getting it. But I think I want to try for the Hanging Gardens, although the Oracle does give us 1 scientist point, which I would like to get as soon as possible so that we can start working on that towards a scientist because of our 50% bonus. So we'll see how that works out. There's a lot of things I want to do. I was just very curious. I was just looking at that before I started recording. I was like, wow, no one took tradition on our continent. So that's... Then I went back and I looked, and wow, Hanging Gardens is still available. Usually Hanging Gardens is gone by now. Like that's leading me to think that maybe even the other civilizations have not gone the tradition route, which would be totally crazy. So let's try Hanging Gardens. I know I said I wanted to start doing the military, and I still think that's the right thing to do. But, I mean, right here, there's still this catapult just walking around, because if Denmark ever showed up with, like, say, 8 units... we might be in trouble. Like, this might be all for nothing right now, so we'll have to keep that in mind. Although our city walls would definitely help us out, but I mean, they don't have competent bowmen yet. The Shoshone don't, so I mean, I think trying for Hanging Gardens, I mean, why not 6 food and a free garden? I mean, that's just crazy. I'm going to click Manual Specialist here, though, because I don't want the game to put someone there. Do I remove here and go here? Does this make a difference? 11 turns for Hanging Gardens or 10 turns? Absolutely, it makes a difference. So we are going to do that. Any other place? There's 3 food here. I don't mind slowing down growth right now if it means more growth by getting the Hanging Gardens, right? So, I mean, to me it makes sense. Let's see if on the hill here Hanging Gardens, 9 turns, 10 turns. Yeah, we can shave it down to 9 turns. What if I go here on this plane? 9 turns still. So I could still grow a little bit and do the Hanging Garden thing. So I'm going to do that, actually. And after this farm is done, I'm going to go improve this tile. Actually, no, I have to go connect the other salt. We are going to be meeting other civilizations. We're not generating a whole lot of money right now. And because we're going for wonders right now, a lot of money would make sense so that if we needed it, we'd have it to purchase units if, say, Denmark decides to declare war, which in my mind they will at some point. And I mean, they have catapults, but catapults are no match for one of our cities that has an archer in it and the wall. I mean, we will destroy that catapult in no time. And plus, this is a very well-located city. There's only pretty much, I guess there's only 4 tiles that the AI can use right now. So, I mean, that really helps us. They can't surround us. So that's very nice. What else? What else? Worker's been built here. There was something I wanted to do yet. We might as well get started on the Great Library, on the library. But however, I don't really need to rush it in a CAD because we're 34 turns away here, and after this we're going to start doing the library. I think I might want happiness. We're at 3. There's something to be said about doing the Colosseum right now. Market in here won't make a huge difference money-wise. A granary, I would definitely like the granary, but you know what? If we can get the Hanging Gardens, I can hold off on sending food to Babylon because that Hanging Gardens is going to make us boom like crazy. So, you know what? I might just do the Wall of Babylon and get that done right now. Or maybe I can actually start building units here. I'm not going to go with barracks. I'm not going for the military win. So, barracks, although very useful, really only gives you a slight little advantage with your units, but you have to actually build it, and then I mean, 9 turns. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it makes a lot of sense if you're not going to be doing a military victory. I mean, you can turtle without units that have experience and still succeed, especially with our walls. So I'm just gonna actually, you know what? For 1 turn, I'm gonna make 1 horseman at least, just because I do feel weak right now. I mean, our archers are very good, although composite bowmans have been available for a while. Okay, so this worker's done. We're gonna send him down here and improve this salt ASAP, and then hopefully, see, you're improving here first. I almost feel like spending the cash just to get this, just so that it might decide to go for the die instead. I would much rather get the die right now. Do I do that? 85 gold. Nah. We're not in happiness problems just yet, but anyways. You come over here. Then I'm going to automate you from here. You should be able to do something useful now. I would definitely like to get our whole continent scouted around. It's a very weird continent, to be quite honest. I've never actually seen the Communitas map generate such a weird continent, to be quite honest. This is something I'm not quite used to, because I had done a few games just to test out the map, and this is the first time that it's done something this weird. It's a very weird looking continent. Okay, so we got philosophy, so again, we can start working on the National College as soon as we get the libraries and the Oracle. I would definitely like the 3 culture. We desperately need more culture. And the great scientist point for what we want to do makes a lot of sense. And of course, a free social policy. So, you know what? After the Hanging Gardens, I might actually just do that. I mean, I told myself I wouldn't be going for wonders because it's much trickier on Immortal to pull off the wonders. But the situation is there for us to actually try this. I mean, we'd be crazy not to. The downside to this is that we're going to be weak military-wise, which might come back and haunt us. But I guess we'll find out. We'll find out in the later turns, I guess, pretty much. So we're going to bring this guy. It's going to be a little bit of a walk. This guy now, you can automate. Please automate the right way. There we go. Another ancient rune. There's 2 ancient runes to grab here. I'm definitely going to want optics. We're doing engineer because we want to get metal casting. That obviously makes sense. The Colossus has been built already, if I'm not mistaken. So there's a lot of units going towards the military stuff, which is actually pretty good for us because it doesn't seem to be the ones on our continent. Actually, it is. It's Pocatello that built the Colossus. That's true. So he's definitely capable of building swordsmen that could really screw us. Yeah, we're going to have to start working on military. I'm scared. I mean, Pocatello, I don't think would declare war, but it's very possible. With that said, though, engineering, I might actually want optics right now, and then we'll go metal casting. And then, I mean, really going straight to education makes a lot of sense. Guilds would be kind of neat, but honestly, trade posts right now for our cities aren't going to be that useful. Artist Guild, again, won't be that useful. Machu Picchu, the AI loves. I doubt we'd be able to pull that off. It's a very, very good wonder, and we can definitely build it in one of our cities. Civil service is always good. That's going to increase our farm output for the farms that are near fresh water, so that's perfect. Theology's got some interesting things, and education, obviously, for the university. I think that's the route we're going to go. I need optics because, you know what, ancient ruins here, that's very, very strong. I need to grab them. Plus, Kaisel wants us to destroy some barbarians. We can probably gain some points with them, which he's culture, and I can definitely use the culture boost. There's incense. We need incense, actually, so having him on our side would be pretty good. You know what? I'm going to actually pledge to protect you right now. So we're protecting you, Wellington, and Manila, which I would definitely like to get on our side. Hopefully we can find a natural wonder with our trireme. That would be great. That would be very, very good. So religion enhanced. So there's 2 religions that have been enhanced, but we definitely got our religion, and I'm very happy by that. Is it Egypt? I didn't check. I should have checked. Oh well, I can actually check, but I'll do that in between recordings just to try to keep the pace going here. Okay, so you've actually done what you had to do here. I want to get the salt connected here just to have something else to trade. I wonder if buying a tile here would piss off Pocatello. Does he count a tile away as something that would piss him off? That's interesting. I don't know the answer to that question. I won't take a chance. I really don't want him to be angry with us because, again, we're not ready for war right now. We don't have the units. I'm going to have to pump out a lot of units out of here. CAD's got some pretty good production, actually, so once we get these horses connected, I think it'll add another production, or is it going to add food? No, it's going to add another production. So actually, CAD's going to have some pretty good hammers. Right now, it's only 9, though, which is odd, but there's still another sheep to connect here, which I'm going to do, but then I have to start thinking about actually building a road from Akkad to Babylon just to increase our income just a little bit more. Yeah, I'm going to have to probably do that before doing the cows. Actually, after this horseman, I might actually do another worker. I think I definitely need 4 workers, and I think it's time for that. So this guy here, can you upgrade? No, we don't actually have the required tech, but we will be getting it eventually. And by eventually, I mean relatively soon. So that'll be good. I wouldn't mind. Oh, we don't have iron connected yet, though. Yeah, I'll have to have this. I'm still considering purchasing this tile, to be quite honest. You know what? I'm going to do it. It's got the iron on it. It's going to give us faith. This worker is going to connect the salt, then I'm going to connect the iron. And hopefully the game decides to pop here relatively quickly so that we can get the dyes connected to our to our network, pretty much. Anything else? 7 turns to the hang gardens. This is very risky right now. I'm very scared. I mean, it's turn 80 and it's still available, so I mean, it can go at any moment now. So it's going to be interesting to see how that works out. You actually stay here. As soon as we get optics, you are going to go here, destroy some barbarians, grab some ancient runes, and hope that we get some good stuff out of that. You can come here, connect the salt. Beautiful. Trireme, where you at? Where'd you go? Oh, you're going down that way. You stupid! I was making a case that you don't have to, that you don't have to actually control them because you're gonna go up and down. But this is a weird continent, and it's going in the directions that I don't want it to be going in. Then again, you never know. There might be a wonder here, but I really doubt it. I'd rather have him go up here and see if there's not another connection somewhere, maybe behind here to get to the other. Actually, you know what? You know what? Maybe I do want you to come here. You know what? I'd like to see what's on this side. You know what? I'm going to do that. Okay, next turn. 6 turns for the horsemen. We're going to want at least 4 of them. Actually, how come we only have 3 horses? This is going to give us 2. Okay, this is giving us 3, right? No, this is giving us 2 horses. 2 horses. That's 4 horses. Oh, I'm using up 1 horse, yes, while I'm building this one. That's true, okay. You've grown already. We're at 2 pop right now. That's not very good. I do want you to keep growing though, so I'd like you to at least get to 3 pop before we slow you down like we did with Der Kurigelazu. or something to that extent. Connect the salt. We're going to have 2 more tradable salts soon, so we definitely have to start meeting some other civs. We can trade probably. I'll probably trade for gold, and also the other salt trade for another luxury resource, just for a little while until we could get the happiness under control. Can you now cross? Yes, you can. Excellent. You know what? I'm going to cross here and jump here because there is a barbarian, and probably take some shots from this hill. And there we go. And we are 7 turns away from our last for our last social policy for tradition, and then we can start the piety one, which I'm only going to grab 2 or maybe 3 of them, but of course as soon as rationalism becomes available, we're going to go for that. And even my new thing now is actually just grabbing the first one in commerce, especially if you go tradition, because if you go tradition, more often than none, your capital is booming, thus generating a lot of money, and this, well, will give you an extra 25% gold output with your capital cities. So plus it gives us the ability to build the Big Ben, and I don't think the AI goes for commerce all that often, so that could be another wonder that we can pretty much use to our advantage. Are they still locked? Yes, they are still locked down here. This is absolutely hilarious. This is just completely retarded that the AI is just standing there, totally crippling the Egyptians. Are they even expanding because they already have a settler out? Maybe they're thinking they can't build another settler till this one settles. I don't know what the thought process is for the AI, but holy crap, it's certainly got some issues. Certainly got some issues, but it's certainly buying us some time as well. We will want 6 cities, that is for sure. Whether we get them military-wise or expand another 2, I think expansion makes the most sense. I would definitely like one on this side, and we might as well get another one on this side. Probably coastal here. There's a river here, yeah, right here, and then we can connect our borders. And then if Egypt decides to come into here, he'll be stuck with this garbage land here, and I don't care if he settles here. We got some good defensive mountains blockading stuff, so we can really exploit and take advantage of that. Pocatello, I mean, he's expanding towards here. I don't know why he's doing that. He's got some very good tiles here, and he's not expanding there. He probably will eventually. Or maybe he's just purposely expanding close to us and Denmark because he wants to trigger war. I don't know. There could be a lot of reasons why he's doing this. So we're going to get the Babylon walls there very shortly. We got this connected. Excellent. I'm going to start the road first, and after this horseman, we'll do a worker that will connect the other sheep. And also the wine, because that'll be another tradable resource for us. I would like to get this connected too, but I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. It's too far away from this city, and it's too far... No, it's not. It's in the range of our capital. What the hell, man? See, because the game doesn't prioritize desert tiles. Probably going to have to buy my way, but I can connect this salt again to our capital, which would be pretty strong, actually. Salt is strong. Hang on here. I'm going to save some money, but I might actually buy my way to this salt just because salt is awesome. On a plane, it's going to give us 3 food, 2 hammers, 1 gold. I mean, really, you can't really get much better than that. That's pretty much, you know, la creme of la cremes, if you will. Next turn. Okay, so what's going on here? Okay, Manila, we are no longer friends. What did we lose? We lost some probably food towards our capital, right? If I look here, yeah, we're not getting any food right now, so we have dropped a bit. We're not going to grow as fast, but again, we're 3 turns away from the Hanging Gardens, which is still unbelievable if we can pull that off. And honestly, I wouldn't have tried if any other civ on our continent had gone tradition, but none of them have, so there you have it. That is why. I'm losing my voice here. Okay. So, Babylon. What? Here. Yes, right. Okay, of course. Yes. Library. 15 turns. Excellent. You here are 18 turns away. You know what? I might have to hold off on the worker and go for the library, because as soon as the libraries are done, I'm going to immediately do the National College to boost us even more in the science demographics real quick. We are number 1 in science, though. Interesting. I might not have to rush towards the National College just yet. And we're number 1 in manufactured goods, which is crazy. And we're 2 here, 2 here. Still 7 in soldiers. Quite far back, this guy, whoever he is. We're way ahead of, well, way ahead. We're ahead of the Egyptians, so they're no threat to us. But we still have to get our military up there. But that's interesting. We're number 1 in literacy already by turn 84. So we've caught up to the AI already, which is crazy. So Hopefully this archer can survive this. These stupid throwing axe guys are really, the hand axe guys are really annoying. But this will give us some really good points with Kaiser, which would be very, very nice because we don't have a lot of money right now to be spending on that. And plus we're going to be constructing a road right now, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles. Whoops, no. Hang on, cancel this. I want the route mode. I fucked up on that one, damn it. I always do that too. What's this? Statue of Zeus. Okay, phew. I thought that might have been the Hanging Gardens for a second there. Okay, you first of all do the proper proper route mode all the way to Babylon, please. Thank you. Now I hope they go around here. It makes more sense to do it this way than if he goes around there. And again, he might. They might do that, but I'd prefer it this way. I'd like to have the wall behind this mountain instead of up here in the open. More chances it gets pillaged. Oh cool, it's being bombarded, so we can kill this hand axe guy pretty quickly. You are stuck here, but that's okay, man. You're gonna go in there. We might piss them off just a little bit, but we're gonna get through. There's Vatican City there. We don't really care. We're gonna get the horseman next turn. 2 turns away from Hanging Gardens. I'm gonna be really pissed off if we miss out on the Hanging Gardens now. We are 1 turn away. If you've watched my Celtic Let's Play, or my Celtic Let's Play series, rather, I still call them Celts, but Celtic seems to be the proper way to pronounce them. I got gypped twice. I had 1 turn left on Wonders, and twice Venice beat me to it when there was 1 turn left. So that was quite annoying. So now I get paranoid every time I get to 1, and I know that it's a very popular Wonder. So, okay, Horseman's been built. Let's do the Worker. 7 turns, then we'll do the Library. Because we'll be able to do the Worker and the Library to catch up. This Horseman we're going to send up here. There's more chances of war happening up here than down here. Although we will want the wall here. But this is a very well defended city. It's very hard for the enemy to actually do anything with this city here. So, did you grow recently? No, you haven't. Okay, there we go. Unit needs orders. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and grab this ancient rune. We've gotten a map. Well, that's not what I was looking for. So let's kill off this barbarian hut. We'll get 25 gold out of that, which is not too bad. And then we'll get this ancient rune here. And we'll send back this archer to Nippur, or Nippur, or whatever the hell it's called. There you go. Take a shot there. Yeah, you. Come on down. There we go. Very interesting. You know, I could really piss off Egypt and maybe just settle a city here, or maybe even here, but it's too close to Akkad, honestly. Plus here it's got truffle, it's got some cattle. I can reach the fish here, plus whatever else is out here, so I think settling here next, once we're ready, once we get the happiness to where we want it to be, we will definitely do that. And that will require doing some Colosseums. And that's pretty much all we can do right now, although we are going to be saving for a... What did we get finally? We got the mosques, right? I think with our religion anyways, the one that gives 3 fate, 2 culture, 1 happiness. So as soon as that's available, we will build. I don't feel too pressured into pushing our religion just yet, because the other civs here don't have a religion. Only Egypt, and Egypt is, honestly, they're just... Actually, we're getting pressure, though. We're getting 6 pressure. There's probably a trade route to Akkad right now if I take a look. Trade routes to you. Trade routes with you. Trade routes. Your trade routes with you. No, there's only 1 going here. I wonder why there's 6 pressure. I mean, I can really, really screw the Egyptians, like, royally by sending a great prophet here and just annihilating Thebes as a religious powerhouse. I'm still considering that, although we're not generating that much faith, to be quite honest, so we'll see how that all works out. We have 6 followers here, so that's netting us still just 1 gold per turn. Anyways, we'll see how we work out with that religion thing. I definitely want our special, but we got the Hanging Gardens, I can't believe it. And we get a free garden in the city in which it's built, so maintenance-free garden, which is awesome. You can come here, you're going to trespass, that's okay. Now, we do the Oracle right away. You know what? Let's go wonder shopping. Let's do the Oracle. I would definitely like that Great Scientist point. more than anything else, but the extra 3 culture plus this free social policy, can't go wrong with that. There's 3 units here. That's a little bit alarming, but our horseman is on his way up here. Good. And we got the wall here, we got the wall here, so that's excellent. Working on that. Actually, once this library is done, I might actually build some units from this city too. I think that might be a pretty good idea. You can take a shot. There we go. Unit needs orders. Good, the salt is done, so that's a strong tile. We do want you to grow, so keep doing that. But I'm going to connect the iron immediately. Oh, really? You're favoring the deer over the dye? Why? Aw, man, don't make me buy this tile, please. I can't believe this. Why does it... I should probably get this connected too so I could get a circus in this city as well. We're going to have to start doing the circuses as well. Anyways, 9 turns for the Oracle. That one I'm pretty confident we can get. I pretty much always get it on my test runs in Immortal. So, and based on other videos that I've watched from other people that play on the highest difficulties, they seem to all lean towards the AI not wanting to get that. They pretty much just say that the AI never really goes for the Oracle, which is a little bit odd, but we'll see. Yeah, come here, get this connected. So, Egypt has enhanced their religion. Interesting. So they are still doing that. This is connected. Good. Let's go ahead here and do some food. I might do the road right after just to get a connection here. It's getting pretty crowded here. Very, very scared that war will inevitably happen. So we definitely need to get our units up to par here. Hopefully, I should have probably waited 1 turn. Oh well. You know what? I'm going to automate you from here on out. You're going to go the right way. Excellent. We'll get to see what Egypt's all about right now. Right now, our capital is bigger than their capital. They're stuck here with a settler. They still have just crappy warriors. Really, I mean, if we really wanted to, we could probably destroy them. Although, that would probably anger the other civs, though. And I don't want the Shoshone to be pissed at us. I don't care about Denmark, though. Him and his lonely catapult. I'd still like to see what's going on over there. I might actually use you. Just to peek, just to make sure there's not, you know, other units here. Because if it's only a catapult here, I'm not too scared. The Shoshone still have their basic Pathfinder, which is like a warrior scout, if you will. So it's not, at this stage of the game, it's not a very strong unit. You can just park here, honestly. Just alert there. Go ahead and do next turn. Feels like there's something I'm forgetting to do right now, but anyways, I guess we'll find out when it comes back to haunt me. Really, Egypt, really? There's an ancient rune here. There's barbarians, too, that you haven't killed. Something's telling me Egypt's only got 1 city right now. Good, so we're going to finish tradition. This should give us some more gold because we have maintenance-free units when they're garrisoned, and of course 50% more combat strength. Now that combos very well with our Babylonian walls, which give us extra damage as well for our cities. So our cities right now do a lot of damage. So, and completely viable to pretty much all the way to the late game. Like after the mid game, the beginning of the late game, I should say, is when it might start not being as strong. But for a while now, comboed with tradition, our cities are going to do so much damage right now if we ever do get attacked. So you went ahead and took that. I figured as much. So we don't get the points, which is very annoying. Oh, there's probably another barbarian encampment. Interesting. Okay. You come here. Okay, so 4 Pathfinders of the Shoshone, 1 warrior here. Not much going on. He moved this catapult towards us. I don't know what he's planning, but it's probably not going to work with just 1 catapult. And if he does trigger war on us, I'm going right to war with him and probably puppet his capital and raise this stupid city here and eliminate him from the game. Is what I would do if he declares war on us. Okay, so go ahead, connect the iron. We're at 2 happiness right now, which is a little bit alarming. Oh, you're growing now. That's true, because we've made you stronger now. That's true. I still don't want this guy to be working. I should probably be doing... you know what? I'm going to do some work boats. Probably be wise to get a lighthouse in this place as well, just to increase the production. It's just our happiness is not very high right now, so... yeah. I wonder if I can build a circus here. No, I can't build a circus. I wonder if I can cheat, though. What if I make this place work this tile? They probably think they that they have the circus. I'm gonna do that actually. Once the library's done, I'm actually gonna do that just to trigger the circus and get the circus built. I never actually thought of that. Then again, that situation doesn't happen that often. So there you have it. We'll do one more turn because actually this episode has reached its end point now. There's been a lot of blah blahing, but again, I'm very new to Immortal, so I'm trying to make sure that I'm not making too many mistakes. So 2 warriors and a catapult unit. That's not very strong, so I'm going to come back though and defend this city, just in case. There seems to be tension here. I don't know what's going on. Are the Shoshone and Denmark going to team up and want to attack us? That's always a possibility. The Shoshone scare me. Oh, they've expanded here. If anything, Denmark's pissed at them. That's interesting. Why would you go here for the fort? You got some amazing tiles here. You could get so much citrus. You got horses. You got iron. You got stone. You could be coastal on a river. Yet he's going this route. Oh, okay, yeah, there's tons of silk. Okay, you want silk. Good. We can trade silk with you now. Once we get our other wine connected, I might do that. Unless you have wine. I don't think you do. You do have truffles, though. Although they're not connected yet. Yeah, I think Denmark and the Shoshone might eventually go to war with each other, so that would definitely make the Shoshone strong. They will completely dominate the north part of this continent, which would probably make me want to expand here quicker or sooner rather than later, just to block them off. Egypt is fine for now, and at the very worst, we can always go to war with Egypt and just wipe them out. But anyways, time for a cut in this episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you all next time.